Have you ever wanted to make your home eco-friendly? Well, Clean Urban Living can help. Greg Davis is here of Clean Urban Living to introduce us to one of the companies they're working with to make sure. But Greg, first, let's talk about what Clean Urban Living is all about.
Yes, so Clean Urban Living, we are just an we're an advocate for clean energy, sustainable living, solar, windows, doors, anything that the house really needs to bring that energy usage down.
Yeah, and I have to say, Greg is having trouble talking because he's been talking about this a lot, and that's what's so great about you is that you are educating people. You're sitting down talking with them. It's not just you knocking on the door going, here you go to a pamphlet. You actually have people coming to you, you're teaching them, you're letting them learn about their home. You said something very important there because we've been talking about that, and that is, of course, making sure your home is prepared to have those changes. And that's something that you guys also work with families and homeowners to do, don't you?
Absolutely, yeah. So we're really big on letting the house tell its own story. And everybody we work with is under that same model. So every company, anybody we work with, we want the home to let us know what it needs as opposed to going in with an agenda.
One thing you also do too, and this is why he's also been talking a lot, and that is you've been talking with partners, and that's something that you really want to do, that you wanted to get to know the partners that you're going to be suggesting to people, and you brought one along with you right now, didn't you?
Absolutely. This is Brandon Cruz. He's the CEO of Advosy Energy. He works with us inside of our stores, or he has his own store in the Walmarts. And I brought him by to talk to just a little bit about what they do, what makes them special.
Good morning, welcome to the show.
Thank you.
So, all right, let's talk about what you guys do and how you're helping families and companies and people go solar and go eco-friendly, the big part.
Yeah, so just like Greg said, when we go into a customer's home, we allow that customer and their home to tell us the story. Because at Advosy Energy, we know that solar is not a one-size-fits-all. Every house is a little bit different. It has their own footprint. Every homeowner has their own habits. So if we're hopping into a house and we have a cookie cutter solution, it's not going to be the same for everyone, right? So there is no one size fits all for our homeowners.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
And what I like too is you teamed up with Clean Urban Living because you wanted someone else to help tell your story. Because sometimes people don't believe if it's you out there telling it, they're like, okay, yeah, you're trying to sell me. But when you have a team like this that's supporting and you guys get to work together, that's what it's all about, right?
Right, and when Greg and I met each other, I'm big on people first, customers first, and Greg, one of the things that he said that was a qualifier for us to be in the store was we have to put our customers first. Their best interest has to be at heart.
Yeah. All right, we know right now that the sun is shining down on us, it's getting warm out there, and so solar could be a very smart thing to do, especially as we're starting to see those incentives, we're starting to see inflation. So I heard that pretty much you might be able to save a little more for groceries if you do go solar in certain ways, right?
Yeah, absolutely. Any homeowner that approaches us at Walmart that sets an appointment with us to go solar in their home, when they go solar, they'll actually get a Walmart gift card. Up to $1,000. It's pretty cool.
That's really awesome. And that's, again, Greg, what you want to do for families and homeowners and businesses, too, you've been saying, is that you want them to have this opportunity to talk with someone personally, have some background, and also educate. And that's why Clean Urban is out there for you, right?
Absolutely. I mean, the home is, for most people, that's their biggest investment. And you have to make sure you're dealing with the right people to take care of you. You don't want to be in a bad spot.
Yeah, and it's not just with solar. You actually work with a lot of different ways too. We've been talking about, of course, our doors and windows. That's a big advocate there because you said before you can really go solar, you need to check on those. And then that's where also the solar teams come in to help you with that too, right?
Right. So windows and doors, super important. Solar is great, but if you are wasting that energy usage, then you're saving yourself a little money, but the problem's still there. So get that usage down. The solar is going to work a lot better for you, and your home is just going to be more comfortable.
I like it. Okay, this is something that you can get when you do visit the booths there at the Walmarts, and that's a little free tip to help you out so you can get used to. So give us one free tip that we should look for when we start to think about going solar.
Well, the main thing is look at your rate plan. As you're seeing your bills increase, understand that the summer's coming up. One other tip that I can think about is look at your AC unit and your windows. Our sales reps are in your house, but they're motivated to help you at long term. But come and see us at Avondale, man. That's going to be, yeah.
I like it. There you go. And then, of course, you got to give us another tip here for Clean Urban Living when we're checking out our houses. What thing we should really look for again?
So yeah, look at everything, but my main thing is make sure that house is insulated and secure. Don't let that, summer's coming up, don't let that cool air out, don't let that hot air in, you'll be in a much better situation.
I like it. There you go. All right, we got information on AZTV, how you can find out about clean urban living, and of course their partners. So please check us out, aztv.com. Thank you guys for coming in.
Yes,
Appreciate
sir.
it.
Thank
All
you.
right.